BC, and welcome back to Ekiti. Let's give you some updates on what is happening right about now. It's past 2 o'clock, official time for. If you look at this way, this queue seems to be a longer one, so you still find a few people who are still casting their ballot. I told you earlier, it's a very, very large polling center here in the Jonathan Memorial School in Achilosun area of Ekiti. But look at this area. So there are several polling units here that have obviously closed for the day. That means it's done and dusted. The fate determined, and the ballots will be counted and sorted in any moment from now. From every other side of town that we've covered for you, it looks so much that security is being, the security agents are being on top of the situation. From the reports that we understand that across some of the sanitary districts, there's been little or no issues as regarding breakdown of law and order. Most of the major key players in the race have cast their ballots. Some of them experienced some hitches. The candidate of the PDP had cast his ballot at last. The candidate of it, but so far it's been so good. Ballots closed, poll. They have a long queue. They are still voting, but officially it's about the time when the polls will be closing. But if you look down the road, down this stretch, you will see a few people waiting around. What they are waiting for is the moment when the officials will be able to cast, officials will be able to sort the ballot and start counting. That is a very, very much interesting time in this exercise. It's going to be a very interesting few hours, next few hours in this race, and a lot of people are anticipating when the result will happen. Let me remind you, INEC said they will transmit the result electronically, and compared to the manual way the results have been transmitted before, that means it might be a faster process if the results have been transmitted electronically. We're waiting to see how that pans out. We're waiting to the moment when the ballots are going to be counted and the result being sorted, an eventual announcement of winners from each of the polling units. And this perhaps what some of these people are also waiting for. And when that happens, you can say it's the end of voting across the state. Then we'll be looking forward to INEC to give us the final word on this election, BC.
Well, Sharon, while we wait for the final result of the elections to be announced, now let's talk about the technology that INEC has deployed into this election. How would you describe the process so far, apart from the few hitches that you mentioned that were seen earlier?
I mean, INEC gave some assurances that, look, the card readers have been optimized. They've tried to review some of the past experiences they've had, and they have upgraded some of the devices they have put in use in this election. But you know what? Technology sometimes we just have is a mind of its own. So we have a situation of several cases where the card reader, for example, have failed to work, but they have been replaced. Where we are right now, there are cases of failed card reading of the thumb prints and the card readers and the permanent voter card. But at the end of the day, they were replaced. That's what INEC had promised, and they look so much that they've lived up to expectation. The assessment of INEC from most of the observers have been one that has been thumbs up for INEC. They said they will up the game, and perhaps it looks so much that they've done so. But in the end, we will wait to see how this whole exercise pans out. Then we'll be able to give a mark to INEC, whether a pass mark or an excellent mark. We'll find out at some point, BC.
Thank you very much, Sheun. Sheun Okibaloi is our political correspondent. He's monitoring the governorship elections in Ekiti State.